Hello student, in this we will integrate by partial fractions, but the fraction will have the quadratic factors. So we will learn how to make the partial fraction if we have the denominator with the quadratic factor. First of all, we will check that the fraction is proper or improper. If it is improper fraction, then we need to divide. As this fraction is a proper fraction, so we simply solve it. Let's make the partial fractions of this by making the factor of denominator. 2x cube minus 4x minus 8 divided by x square minus x and x square plus 4. So first of all, you will notice, can we break it again? Like x square minus x. We can take x common from the first term. So it will become 2x cube minus 4x minus 8 divided by, if we take x common, it will left x minus 1 and x square plus 4. Now see, we have three factors. One is x minus 1, one is x square plus 1. So what partial fraction will be? There will be three fractions. One will be only with a over x, because x is only the linear factor. That's why the one constant will be above, right? Plus second factor x minus 1. This is also linear, x minus 1 with the 1 power, right? So it will be b over x minus 1. And plus, now what is the third factor? Which is a quadratic factor because it has a 2 power of x. So the quadratic factor will become cx plus d over x square plus 4. So that's the first equation which we need to make before solving it. So let's call it the equation number 1. What we do next, we have to multiply with this denominator on both sides with each term. So now this is not one side, this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side, right? Because we have simplified it and make it another term. Multiply on both sides with the x times x minus 1 x square plus 1. So if you multiply x minus 1 x square plus 4 on both sides, so what will happen? The same term will be cancelled out, of course. When you multiply this denominator term with the left hand side, so all denominator term will be cancelled out. So what left here? 2x cube minus 4x minus 8. What about the first term? With the a term, only x term will be cancelled out and these two term will be left with a. X minus 1 x square plus 4. And now with the b term, x minus 1 term will be cancelled out, only x and x square plus 4 will be left out. Plus cx plus d. So with this term, x square plus 4 term will be cancelled out because we have to same terms multiply with each term. So same term x square plus 4 will be cancelled out and remaining x times x minus 1. So it will multiply with cx plus d. Now the point is, if we have any linear factor, so we have to first make the linear factor equal to 0 and find the values of x and plug it in this equation. So when we plug x equal to 0, because the first factor is x only, so put x equal to 0 and we have to plug it in this equation. Let's call this equation number 2. Put x is equal to 0 in equation 2. So in the whole equation, wherever the x, plug x is 0. So this side 2 times 0 minus 4 times 0 minus 8 equal a 0 minus 1 0 square plus 4 b times 0. So if you multiply with 0, then the whole term will be 0. So I'm not writing any other term. So cx plus d, and this will also be times 0 because x is here. So x is 0 means the all value will be 0. By simplification, this term will be 0. This term will be 0. So they both will be vanished. So 2 0, this is 0, only minus 8 left. So it will be minus 8 equals a times negative 1 4, right? And that will give you negative 1 times 4 is negative 4 and it will be divided on the other side. So you will have a is equal to 2 because negative and negative will be cancelled, right? So we got the we got the value of a. So as I told you, you have only two linear factor and one linear factor will give you the one constant value. Second linear factor will give you the another constant value, and remaining two linear factors can be found by comparing coefficients. We'll do it later. So first let's plug the another linear factor equal to 0. What is the second linear factor? So put x minus 1 equal to 0. This will give you x is equal to 1. So plug this value in the equation 2 in the both sides, same as we plug 0, right? So 2 times 1 cube minus 4 times 1 minus 8 equals, now see, wherever you have x minus 1, because x minus 1 is 0, so that term will be 0, right? And with the first term, x minus 1, so this is 0, so a times 0, this will be cancelled, plus in the b term there is no x minus 1, so this term will not be 0. So let's plug x value 1 square plus 4. And what about this term? Here we have x minus 1. So x minus 1 will be 0. So this term cx plus d, this term will also be 0. So this term will be vanished because of the 0. This term will be vanished. And what terms left over? By simplifying, we will have 2 minus 4 is minus 2 and minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10 equals, and 1 square plus 4 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. So b times 5 and minus 10 divided by 5 will be 2, negative 2. So b is equal to negative 2. See, we got another constant value. First we got the value of a, now the value of b. So now it's time to find the value of remaining two constant. But see, we don't left any other linear factor. We had only two linear factors. One was x and one was x minus 1. So we plugged both equal to 0 one by one. Still we left two constant terms. We use the another method that is called equating the coefficient. So equating the coefficients means that we will equate the similar coefficient. Similar coefficient means if you have the square terms, let's suppose you have 2x square in this side and here you have 2ax square. So see, this is the coefficient of x square, which is 2, and here is the coefficient of x square is 2a. So we equate them, make them equal, okay, and find the value. So how do we find the values? So we will equate the coefficient of equation number 2. But before that, first let's simplify the equation number 2 more, because here we have lot of brackets which we need to open it up, and then it will be more helpful for us because you have a times x minus 1 and x square plus 4. So when you multiply them, we will have x cube. But what will be the coefficient of x cube? So we need to simplify it first so that we can have all the coefficients clearly. First, let's simplify. For equating the coefficient, what we do, we simplify equation 2. This side will be as it is, 2x cube minus 4x minus 8. And this side now multiply x minus 1 with x square plus 4, right? So a times x square is x cube, x times 4 be 4x minus x square minus 4. Now multiply x with inside, so b times x cube plus 4x, and now this will be cx plus d times x square minus x, right? Now simplify it more. Here it will have, there is no any like terms, right? So leave it as it is. X cube minus x square plus 4x minus 4 plus b x cube plus 4x, and after multiplying cx plus d inside, with this will be cx cube minus cx square plus dx square minus dx. Okay, what we do, all we have to do is we equate the coefficient. So what is the highest degree? That's a 3. So first we equate the coefficient of degree 3. So compare coefficient of x3. So what is the coefficient of x3 in this left side? That's only 2. And what is the coefficient of x cube in the right side? So coefficient of x cube will be a here, plus there is also b, all x cube coefficient, plus also c. The coefficient of x cube is a, b and c, all of them. So whatever the coefficients you have to write all of coefficients of the same variable. If I said x cube, so only compare the x cube coefficients. If we have the x square, so only compare the coefficient of x square and equate them, okay? Now we have the equation a plus b plus c is equal to 2. And this equation helps us to find the value of c.
But how? We have a value already, we have the b value already, so we just plug it here and find the value of c. So you have 2 equals a plus b. So a is 2 plus b is negative 2 plus c, right? Now c plus 2 and minus 2 is cancelled out, and c value we have only c is equal to 2. So now compare coefficients of x square. So what is the coefficient of x square in the left hand side? So no coefficient of x square here, 0. And what are the coefficient of x square on the right side? Minus a, or these two also coefficient of x square, minus c plus d. Now we have the value of a, we have the value of c, so we can find the value of d, right? So 0 equal, what is the a value? That's a 2. So minus 2, and c is also 2. So minus 2 plus d, which is minus 4 plus d equals 0, and d is equal to 4. See, we found all the constants one by one. Now we have to plug all these coefficients a, b, c, d in this equation 1. So equation 1 is, the left hand side is the same thing as given, x cube minus 4x minus 8. Let me write it here. 2x cube minus 4x minus 8 with the denominator x square minus x times x square plus 4. And on the right side, that was a over x, right? So a over x, what is a? A is 2. So it will be 2 over x plus b over x minus 1. So b is minus 2. Minus 2 over x minus 1 plus cx plus d. So c is 2. 2x plus d is 4. 2x plus 4 divided by x square plus 4, right? We plug all the values, plug a, b, c and d in equation 1, right? So after plugging, we get this value. Apply the integral sign on both sides. This is what we need to do. We need to find the derivative. That's why we first break it into partial fractions, and once they become the simpler fractions, now it's easy to integrate. So integrate with all terms, both sides, right? Now tell me, what is the integration of this? So what is the integration of the first term? 2 over x. So 2 is the constant which will be outside. The integration of 1 over x is ln of x, and minus 2 will be outside, and integration of 1 over x minus 1 will be. And what about this term? So separate this term, it will be 2x over x square plus 4 and plus 4 over x square plus 4. We'll apply the integration on both terms separately. So what about the first term? What is the derivative of x square plus 4? The derivative of x square plus 4 is 2x, and derivative is already placed above. So as we know that if you have derivative of any function which is the below function, then integration of this is natural log of u, right? So see, this is the derivative of the lower function x square plus 4. So then it means this is also equals to ln of x square plus 4. Okay. And other term will be as it is, minus 2 ln of x minus 1 and equals to ln of x. Last term have constant 4 outside. So integration of 1 over x square plus 1. So as we know, 1 over x square plus a square, if you consider 4 as 2 square, so it will be considered as a square. X square plus a square is actually 1 over a, and a is 2 here. So 1 by 2 tan inverse of x by 2. So that's the formula. If you have the integration of this, that's equal to 1 by 2. So just plug it here, and that will be equals to 1 by 2 tan inverse x by 2 plus c. So now you just simplify this. It will be 2 tan. So this would be equals to 2 natural log of x minus 2 natural log of x minus 1. Okay, do you know we can also combine them, combine the natural log? So when it's subtraction, first of all, you know that if you have number before natural log, so you can take it on the power, right? Become natural log of x square minus natural log of x minus 1 square. This will also comes on the power. Clear?
like this will come on the power by using natural log property, and this term is natural log of x square plus 4, and here is only left 2 tan inverse x by 2 plus c. I'm just trying to simplify it more. So let's rearrange it. If I write this term before, because it's a positive, and plus ln of x square minus ln of x minus 1 square. So see, the first two terms are adding, and adding means they will be multiply if we combine the natural log, and the second and last term will be subtract. So it means they will be divide. So after combining, it will become x square plus 4 over x minus 1 square, and the last term will be as it is, 2 tan inverse x by 2. This will not be combined because there is no natural log in this, so it will be as it is.